Folks, how y'all doing? Let's get straight to it. First, everybody that ordered their hats, I'm assuming they got them all except for one. The address was wrong, but we'll get that fixed. He made a mistake. Hey, he human. All of us human. We all make mistakes. Don't worry, but we'll get you fixed up. And then I'm getting the review. It's so nice and it's soft and it's cheap. It's not cheap. I said, I told y'all, I don't get no cheap hats. I get the premium stuff. It's worth the extra $4 actually. It's worth it. I don't want to pay $4 less to get something that I don't even want to wear. I'd rather pay $4 more for something that's nice. Y'all see the title? This has been going, we knew it was coming. Like I saying, I'm in the impound business. Y'all know that. People are showing up. Venezuelan ID. Venezuelan ID. Venezuelan ID. Tons of them. They just got here. And they done bought automobiles. They done had money to buy automobiles. And, I'm telling them, no. This is somebody, they speak Spanish? No. Then I was on the phone with Carrie, talking to a guy, and he, asked him about, then he asked me to speak, that he had this other guy, he had a Mexico, driver's license. And he asked, was that be good enough? And I told him no. And he asked me why. I said, because this ain't Mexico. That's why. That driver's license don't mean nothing. Why was the vehicle impounded? Because you don't have a valid driver's license. You don't have registration. You don't have valid insurance. That's why. But we knew this was coming. But today, I already had 3 Venezuelans, because we don't know who vehicle it, accident, police arrest them, pull them over. We don't know, because most of the time, by the time you get there, the people that they got, they're already gone in another police car, and it's just a cop sitting there in a cruiser waiting on you to pick the vehicle up. As soon as we start loading it up, they sign our TSR. And we initial the inventory that they done made. And they, vámonos, they're gone. Venezuelan ID, and they driving. No driver's license. No Texas driver's license. Venezuelan ID, and they're driving. One of them is involved in an accident, hit elderly white lady, and they said she was sitting and we can't blame her, because in this one, she was sitting at the traffic light. She's sitting there waiting on it to change. Dude, full as a tick, in a vehicle. He had the title, everything. He done bought it from somebody. But of course, he can't transfer it over. He can't go to TxDOT and transfer the title over to him, because he don't have a damn driver's license. He had that going on. She's in the hospital. We got both vehicles, got them tarped up. They're inside. They're not outside at the yard. We had to put them inside. And because when they doing the certain investigations, they want them, certain things they want to be inside. And so this one's inside, so can't nobody see it and whatnot. Now, what about her? Who's going to take care of her? I don't know, lady, but still, that could be my mom. My grandmom. This ain't nothing new to me. I've been saying this for fucking decades. This is coming. And now it ain't coming no more. It's here. It's here. The legal numbers is through the roof. Through the roof. And like I said, I ain't going to turn this into the racial thing like I always do. But the African-American Negro, y'all done. Well, you are. No, I'm not African-American. I'm American. I'm black. I don't play that African stuff. My family, we have zero lineage to Africa. If I did, I would say it. And I'll say, man, our family line tree goes back to fill in the blank. Shoot, and I'd stick my chest out when I say it. But it doesn't. Go back to the Catos, Texas and Louisiana. That's it. And on the great grandpa's side, the frickin' England. So that's it. And so it is what it is. I don't get to choose the people that swap bodily fluids and made this one, and then swap bodily fluids and made that one, then swap bodily fluids and made me. I have no control over that. Anyway, I'm just here, but I was born here. I didn't migrate here from nowhere else. I was born here. Okay, no special paperwork needed. These people are driving. They then come, and one of the vehicles we have impounded for no license, improper registration, improper plates, and all that other stuff. So $50,000 pickup truck. It's 50 grand easy. 50 grand. Yeah. Fresh from Venezuela. Now you say, now wait a minute. How the hell you gonna come here and he got a truck that the average jokers here can't even afford? And what? This ain't new. This is the new norm. They're and like I say, and plus anyway, like I say, there's a saying about when white people get the sniffles, when white America get the sniffles, black America gets the flu. Well, in the immigration game, when the rest of America, when the further north and northeast, northwest, when y'all get a little tickle in the throat, we got pneumonia down here, us border states. We got pneumonia. We're on life support. Our lungs is filling up with fluid while y'all got the sniffles. This is ground zero. Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California. Ground zero. Always have been. I know it's the proximity effect. I know, I get it. I understand how proximity works. Trust me. But it don't change the fact that's what it is. And they're coming in. Like I say, we picked up 3 of them yesterday. 3 of them. They stick out like sore thumbs. They're in the grocery store. Look, they're in our HEB. Getting an attitude with the clerks that they don't speak their language. And trying to talk to them. And this, that, and other. She's showing them the card, this, that, give me the card. Stick it in, push your PIN number. And then one chick, she understood. Some of the kids, the little kids, speak English, but adults don't. They got Texas Lone Star cards. They got WIC cards. I mean, you stand right, you're looking right at it. Because you got the machine for that, then you got the machine. They got Texas Lone Star cards. They got WIC card. Texas Lone Star, that's like what y'all call EBT. But in Texas, it's called a Lone Star card. Texas got its own version. Well, Texas, we just gotta be extra. Or as my boy say, excre. He don't say, man, give me some, you mean extra. That's what I said. You said excrete. No, I didn't. I said excrete. Why is he fucking with me? Anyway, you're a real nice guy though. Hard worker, man. Work his ass off. Like he said, I'm probably gonna die. He said he probably gonna keel over with a wrench in one hand and a hammer in the other hand. That's probably how we gonna find him. He said that's how he want to go out. He said he don't remember his life without working. Never been to school, elementary school education. Never been unemployed. He said I ain't never been on the street. I ain't never been homeless. I ain't never been to jail. No formal education. Yeah, I know how to count money. He can read, write, do everything. You never know he ain't never been, that he just got an elementary school education unless he told you. Yeah. Okay, and he's from Pandora, Texas. Pandora. Yeah, like open Pandora's box, Pandora, Texas. Population, you. This is the new normal. A lot of us been seeing this coming for years, but it's here. Okay, and most people don't pay stuff no attention until it's knocking at their front door. So now we're keeping vehicles because I can't legally release it because you don't. So now you got to do a VSF 12 or VSF 13 because you got to find somebody to release it to, and then they got to have valid driver's license. So basically you're giving them the vehicle to get out on your, and you know the only thing they're going to do once they get it out, the other person going to get back in it, take off driving again. They have an accident or get pulled over again, it's going to be right back here. It's just a blender. And I know there's going to be somebody say, well, shoot, at least you making your money. You missing the fucking point, dumbasses. Those are the idiots I try to stay away from. I don't think they realize how dumb they sound when they say that, because I guess it should be cool with it because it's really not hitting them and we have an opportunity to make a nickel or two off of it. But when that nickel goes away, but the problem's still here, and then it's in their pocket, now somebody need to do something. That's what we got going on now in New York and Chicago and Denver. Denver getting fed up. They getting fed up. Even though I got a couple of YouTubers talking about how high and mighty Denver is and that the love for that liberal system, well, some of the other people, they starting to raise their voice like, okay, this crap, all right, we was okay, but y'all need to stop. No, they ain't gonna stop. Dummies. Now, let me finish with saying this. Dude that I know personally, me and him was supposed to do a live. He owns rent houses. He got one rental building. I think it's like a 10, he told me it's like 8 or 10 family unit. And then he got a house here and nothing extravagant, just regular houses. They're leaning on them now for him to take migrant vouchers. And he told them no. And basically, in a nutshell, I talked to him this morning before I left to come here to the yard. They like, what is this no that you speak of? Well, I don't have to allow. He said, look, the only thing going to happen, you're going to get a voucher, this, that, and other. It's going to be 30 people just destroying my house. And because there's no oversight. Then they leave, they just literally disappear. They don't have social security number. They don't have anything. And I'm getting bait. He said, no. Well, they're working on making it hard for the people that don't want to take migrant vouchers, that the government and CNN and MSNBC and Telemundo say that they ain't getting. They're getting them, and he's not taking them. And he knows some other guys and gals that are rental folks too. They're not taking them either. So, and he said he done screwed. So they threat, okay, well, we won't send any Section 8 people your way. He said, that's fine, because I'm trying to get rid of all the Section 8 people anyway. Because he said, that's what he think. He said, but you can't say it. He said, you just got to take action, because they waiting on you to say something. Ain't that a trip? You doing it the right way, citizen, boy, him, same thing here, born here, but you want me to pull out my Peter and step on it just because you say so. He said, well, this is what y'all need to do, because y'all have deep pockets. Y'all need to go ahead and build some mega structures, giant tenement buildings with your money, and y'all manage it, and then y'all put them in, and then y'all can leave us alone. He said something to that effect, and she didn't like it too much. And I said, because when he says she, I said, you know me, I had to ask. I said, what is she? Black, white, Hispanic? He said she Hispanic. And he said, yeah, she runs the board. And I'm like, yeah, y'all screwed. You're screwed. You're screwed. He said he want out. I said, dude, you can't get out. You're into what? You got that 8, 10, whatever family unit. You got 3 houses over there. You got 2 houses over there. You got 1 house over there. You got 1 house over there, and you got 1 house over there. But he called me Nikki. But Nikki, what? I ain't making no money. He said, dude, they're tearing up the place. He put out a lot of people out with the COVID about that didn't. The one chick, this the guy I was telling y'all about, where a chick made an IG video with the paper where she don't have to pay rent, and with her biting bucks and whatnot. And then when the moratorium was lifted, he skipped past everybody else to make sure that the constables got her out first. She cried, all kind of other stuff. He had the crew put all her stuff on the street. Because you got, they give you the thing on the door. You got X amount days, 10 business days, that's 2 weeks. Because the weekends don't count. That's Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You got 2 weeks. There ain't enough time. Look, when you know your deal is expired, bam, your lease is up in January. You know that. You know when your lease is up. Your lease is up January of next year. Or whatever the heck. You know when your lease is up. And that time come and go. And you ain't left. They ain't giving us enough time. Help us. You knew 15 months ago that in January you got to get out of here. What are you talking about? Then that's when they give you that. That's when the constable, bam, you got 2 weeks. And then they literally come in and they put your SHIT on the street, including you. But anyway, now he like, man, I want to do that show with you now, because this is peeing me off. And man, I got a lot to say. I said, man, I've been trying to get you on for 2 freaking years. Hell, it's been more than 2 years, because the Koof was still alive and well when I was trying to get him on, and I could never nail him down. But anyway, yeah. They got housing vouchers, and the housing authority in the county is leaning on them to accept the damn voucher for the illegals that's driving cars that we're impounding with no license and whatnot, while you, the American citizen, sit and struggle and wait on a giant list on houses. And I say, and now look, they just got here. They're already at the front of the line on the list with the vouchers. While Keisha, Becky, and Bonita with their kids that are legal, these women, okay, regardless what they've done in their life, that's not the topic of discussion right now. You can have the worst Becky, the worst Keisha, the worst Bonita. I will still, but I don't want to F with you, but I'm going to F with you before I'm F with somebody else that ain't even supposed to be here. And if I ain't got to F with somebody, look, and that's what I was telling them this morning. I was telling my guys, I bet you this is going to come up at our next TDLR, at our quarterly TDLR thing. Because if I'm having it, I know there's other towing companies that's going through the same crap than I am. Oh, and that's before I forget, he said they also told him now that his application that he has to make it put it on his website in Spanish too. Can't just be English only. He told him no. They told him that we're not asking you, we're telling you. You gotta have one in Spanish too. I said, have you done it yet? He said, hell no. I'm telling you. And now he knows, because he's another one. He's center right. He's not as far to the right as I am, but he's center right. He don't want, he said he left, he left the left during the Clinton administration and he ain't looked back. And I told him, man, come to the dark side, man. It's nice and warm over here and we have cookies. Ooh. And we give out peppermints and spearmint candy for a small fee. Yeah, but I know TDLR, I'm quite sure at our next TDLR quarterly meeting, that's gonna come up because the cries is gonna reach the liberal left that's in the state capitol that regulates this stuff, because the Democrats have a lot of pull in the state of Texas, even though we have a Republican governor. But certain, like the housing authority and transportation department and whatnot, them got the people that hold them seats, most of them are Democrats. So I got a funny feeling, I'm willing to bet you $1 to a donut, they're gonna make an amendment to the TDLR, the VSF vehicle storage facility regulations on releasing vehicles to these people with no driver's license. And once it get to the point where if they ever do, man, I'm gonna make it known because I'm on the board, so I get to say whatever the hell I want to us. I don't curse nobody out, but I don't like that anyway. And I'm going to let them know, okay, then if I'm going to release a motor vehicle to someone without a motor vehicle's license, just because you say so and they from a different country, then the people here, natural borns, I don't care if they don't have one, I'll release it to them too. I'm waiting when it comes. That's exactly what. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Do y'all want to be put on the big screen? Because I ain't got no problem with holding up 2 impound release forms. See these forms? Yes, same day. This guy doesn't have a driver's license, but I'm required to release it. This guy doesn't have a driver's license, and I'm forbidden to release it because this guy is a U.S.-born citizen, and this guy is an illegal here from Guatemala, Venezuela, Bolivia, Mexico, El Salvador, Honduras, China, Haiti. You know what I'm saying? The Democratic Republic of the Congo, Mauritania. You know what I'm saying? Botswana. Don't make me no damn difference. And I will put okay, what's the worst you can happen to me? Y'all gonna give me a fine. I know how the fine thing work. That $500 That $500 fine will pay off in massive dividends for me from a media standpoint. I will then, at that point in time, I will be Obi-Wan Kenobi and you will be Darth Vader. And I will be standing there telling you, you can't win, Darth. You can't win. If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can even imagine. Do you want that? Talk to y'all later. Bye.